Welcome back, everybody, to Ike and Me Gaming. We are doing a no freight challenge, but this time in Europe. You're in episode 2, so the rules of the game are this. Can't have any freight at all. That's an obvious one. Number 2, all maintenance has to be done in the middle of nowhere. It can't be done in the cities. Number 3, we have to take over our rivals. We have to buy out all 3. They're actually doing not too bad. See, my rival down here, he's really spreading around. And look at the guy in Scotland and Northern England. He's doing good. And then even the guy in Croatia and Austria, he's doing pretty good too. So we're going to have our work cut out for us trying to get to the point where we can take over them. So if we look in here, we need to buy Schleswig Holstein. So we'll buy that. So we'll buy Hanover as soon as we can. And then I think what we'll do is go Kolding, Hamburg to Bremen with like a maintenance here somewhere. So if we get this Hanover, okay, and we finally have our line from Kolding down to Alston for our maintenance, down to Hamburg and Bremen. We're going to put our 6 trains on that. We're going to keep coming down here to the Netherlands. So we're going to buy that for 731,000. We're going to start laying track in Groningen. So we'll go line from Bremen, Groningen to Amsterdam. And then we have our line from Bremen, Groningen to Amsterdam. We'll put our 6 trains on that. Look at the research here. See if we picked up any research. Well, we have 100, but really we need 300. This is what we want next. The next thing we're going to work on is Belgium and Luxembourg. Going to buy that. We'll come down to Eindhoven and then Brussels. Amsterdam to Eindhoven through Charpentier for maintenance and Brussels. Put our 6 trains on that. So the next thing we want to do is buy Normandy, and then we can get over into Dover. And because this guy's really the closest guy we can get to, we need to try to block him off at least. Especially where he's surrounded by water. That's perfect. And here we are with Normandy. We'll buy for 763. Decided to keep coming down the coast here. So we went Brussels to Lille, Deschamps for maintenance, the Cayennes. We're going to go throw our trains on there and have all the way down there. And I think then we'll use Lily to get to Dover and then to London. So Southeast England, I guess, 795. We'll buy that. And here we are finally in England. We got Lily through our maintenance to Dover to London. We got our 6 trains for that. So the next thing we're going to want to do is go Birmingham up to Manchester. Can we get Midlands? Yes, we can. Perfect. We'll start working on that. So we went ahead and did our London to Oxford maintenance, the Birmingham line and back again. And we decided to do that so we wouldn't cross the river twice to get to Oxford, then back out to Bristol. Okay, let's buy that. Now we're going to go up to probably Liverpool, Holyhead, I think. All right, first things first, we have some research. So it looks like we can get the Derwent. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and get Holyhead, called Wales, I guess. And then we have our Birmingham through maintenance to Liverpool to Holyhead. So we have 6 trains down there. Now we're going to have to go in. Oh, nice connection bonus for York. Now we have a line from Birmingham through a maintenance to Manchester and then to York. So we've laid out our line from Birmingham to Swansea. Eventually we want to go up to Waterford and make this one big line. So leave that for now. So we got them blocked at a Birmingham, Swansea, York, and Holyhead. The next obvious one, I guess, would be Cambridge, just to make sure they don't come down here. So if we click on East Anglia 286, that's nice and cheap. Now we have our London to Cambridge through our maintenance up to York line with their 6 trains. So now we have them blocked basically all through here. The next thing we could do is maybe go get the Southwest England for 574. We have our London through our maintenance to Bristol down to Plymouth station. So there's really nothing he can do that way. So the next obvious thing would be to go to Leinster. We'll go to Dublin. And we'll run a line from Holyhead to Dublin to Galway, I think. We'll buy Connaught, and then we'll maybe put our maintenance right here. And so now we're using our Holyhead North Station to go to Dublin, to Lynch, to Galway. The next thing we want to do is get up to Belfast, if we can. So we could do a Galway, Sligo, Belfast run, I think would make sense. So we laid out Galway North to Sligo through a maintenance to Belfast South. Now I think we're ready to do Scotland South. We have our line laid out from York to Carlisle. We decided to go over to Belfast. So we got our 6 trains on that with our maintenance right here. Now we're going to look and see, is Carlisle getting to Liverpool or Manchester? No. Manchester, yes. Liverpool, no. And then we have our Liverpool North to Manchester North going through the same maintenance station we set up a while ago at the Carlisle. So we'll put our 6 trains on that. Okay, so then we're going to want to do another station north of Carlisle. And then we have our Carlisle going through our maintenance to Edinburgh West to Glasgow South with our 6 trains. And then we have Belfast North with the maintenance station going into Glasgow South with our 6 trains. And the last area up here in Scotland is the Highlands. We got to buy that. And we already put a spur from Aberdeen to Glasgow. We're going to run that up to Thurso. And here we are, Glasgow North through maintenance, Aberdeen South, up to Thurso. He actually didn't have any stations there, so we put our 6 trains down, and then we have our train lined out from Glasgow to Fort William through this maintenance up to Thurso South and back again. So our 6 train, there we go, we got that done. So Aberdeen to Fort William's going to need something. Then we're going to finish this line from Fort William South with the maintenance in between to Aberdeen North, and there we go. I think that should cover everything. May as well finish things off. We'll go ahead and buy Munster here. And remember how we said we had this line here from Swansea? We're going to go ahead and bring that over the water. As we're waiting for money to accrue to build our line, I noticed there is research available, so we can go ahead and take this parcel drops to get our extra 5% packages, and then we can go ahead and get the mailbag car. So that's going to make a huge difference. We'll go back and put those all on. Now we have our Birmingham, through maintenance, Swansea, up to Waterford and back again with our 6 trains and our mail car now. And then we have our Waterford to Cork, through maintenance, up to Galway and back again with our mail car. Now we got Waterford, the Lynch stop to Dublin, and we got our 6 trains on there. And I'm hoping that will also get people over the Holyhead. So we're just going to look quickly if Waterford can get the Holyhead. Yes, it can through Dublin. So it still needs Belfast, Plymouth, and Bristol. Okay, I believe Plymouth and Bristol are down here. Yep, and Belfast is up there. We got Dublin North going through our maintenance up to our Belfast. Now, Ireland was getting everywhere except for Bristol and Plymouth. So we have a line now from Swansea through our maintenance down to Bristol. And we'll see if that gets them to Plymouth or not. Let's just grab one of them and look here. Nope, it's still not getting to Plymouth. All right, I think this will fix the problems in Ireland. We got Swansea coming through our maintenance to Plymouth. And now I believe if we go in and look, we should have no issues. The only thing is now it wants to go to Brest, and I'm not sure where is that. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, that can wait. And now we have Holyhead, the maintenance, then Swansea, and we'll see if we're missing anything else. And now we did our Bristol to our maintenance to Birmingham, and then over to Cambridge. Now we have our Oxford to our maintenance to Bristol. We'll put those trains down, and we went and put all our mail cars back on, changed and upgraded all our trains, and we have every place connected here within the United Kingdom. There's nowhere they can't go except off island itself, like down here or whatever. And we blocked in the general. Turned out it was the general here. We blocked him in, so he can't grow anymore. We've got 3 stations everywhere. He has no hope of getting anywhere. And we got down to Cayenne. We mainly did that just to get to England. We wanted to block him off. We have our line all the way up here, and then of course, you already knew that we did this real good. So the next episode would probably want to go down and come down and block this dude in, because we're only like very close. So that would be the next thing we do. And the guy over here in Croatia, this area, he's going to probably take another episode on top of that to get to him. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Come back and watch another great video of Ike and me gaming.